good win at Washington State.
Yeah, I think, coming out of it, just to reiterate, it was very proud of the team for the way they responded right off the bat, after a gut-wrenching loss at Utah, to come out, get a great stop on defense, big punt return by Nelson. I think just kind of set the tone for the entire night, which was great. A lot of guys got a chance to play, which was huge. Continue to be impressed by our freshman offensive line. Toa Lomadon went out, started at left tackle for us, gave Khalil Rogers his first career start at left guard. When you're starting 3 freshmen on your offensive line, I think it's just tremendous what they've been able to do. And then in the secondary, the fact that, we're playing 3 freshmen back there and they're doing what they're doing, I think just speaks volumes to the job our coaches are doing, developing these guys as they get better throughout the season.
What does it say about this team, about how they've responded to the 3 losses?
Well, again, I think it says that we've got a great deal of resolve. We live by our mantra. We're going to fight on, and these guys continue to do it. To me, that as a coach, that's what makes you most proud. It's easy to play good when it's easy, but when it's hard, when you have to dig deep, when you're beat up, when you're sore, when you're kind of your back's against the wall, and I think our team has continued to show that these guys will continue to fight.
Juju Smith was good in the first half of the season. It seemed like he then turned a corner in the last 3 games. What has happened in his game to go to the next level?
Well, I think it's just comfort level and what we're doing. He's playing a lot of football. I know we always just want to focus on what Juju's doing on offense. He starts on 4 special teams for us as well, and not just in a kind of a prime kick returner role. He's blocking, he's lead blocking for guys, he's trying to block kicks, he's doing all those things as well as what he's doing on offense. And he practices like crazy. It shows up on game day. The little things that he's working on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday show up. And the end result is he's continued to improve.
What makes Nelson a dynamic punt returner?
Well, I think Nelson has the utmost confidence in his own ability. And I think one of the things to me that kind of paints a little bit of a picture of who Nelson Agholor is. We met on Sunday at 3 o'clock as a team to review the film. And I told the guys we weren't going to practice Monday through Friday. We'd get back on the field Saturday, but they needed to get their workouts in and focus on their academics. I came in the office today and looked out my window at 9:30 in the morning. Nelson Agholor is out on the practice field with the jugs machine catching balls. So Nelson works at his craft. He wants to be great. He continues to work at it, and that's why he has success.
Dive into that offensive line a little deeper. It seemed like they got better as the game went on.
Well, again, some moving parts there. When you start moving people around, communication starts to change. Washington State was a very good front. We knew that coming in. I think that to credit to Coach Tim Drevno and the job he's done with those guys. But Toa Lomadon and Khalil Rogers, first time they'd ever played together next to one another. Their communication was huge. Vianney continues to get better. Zach Banner continues to improve. And then the guy in the middle, Max Turk, has just been unbelievable for us. I don't think he gets enough credit for the success that we've had as an offensive football team this year for what Max has meant to that.
How did J.R. Tavai's replacements play?
Well, we perform well. Anytime you can hold a Washington State team that throws it all over the field to 17 points, that's a success in and of itself. Whether it's Scott Felix coming off the edge, Charles Burke stepping in, Quentin Powell, Greg Townsend, a lot of different names, a lot of different guys got opportunities, and it was good to see.
Who stood out in the secondary?
Well, I think Adoree had a heck of a game back there. As much as we always want to look at the pass breakups and things of that nature, which Kevon had a couple really good plays. I think his confidence getting better. When you play teams like that, they throw a bunch of those hitch screens on the perimeter. I thought Adoree's ability to tackle in space was very evident. It showed up. But again, John Plattenberg getting better as a true freshman. Good to have Gerald Bowman back. Leon McQuay got an interception. Matt Lope steps into action when Sua Cravens goes down. He steps up and plays the entire second half. So all in all those guys I thought performed very admirably.
Sounds like you got some positive news on Sua Cravens. What's the update there?
Yeah, nothing structurally wrong, which is positive. He's sore, which we understand, and that's why the bye couldn't come at a better time for Sua and probably for us as a team. But the positive note is there's nothing structurally wrong. We just got to keep rehabbing them great and get them ready to go by next Thursday night.
Finally, you're giving these guys a few days off, at least from live practice. Why the week off?
I think we needed it. We've been in some really physical, emotional type of games, that it's kind of take their toll on you from, just overall body, you just how you feel. And I felt like the time was right to give these guys a chance to kind of take a step back, focus on their academics. We are student athletes. We got to do a great job in the classroom, get their bodies healthy through rehab, through work in the weight room, and then come back Saturday, which would be a Monday and a traditional game week, and get ourselves ready to go versus Cal for the stretch run for these final 3 games.
All right, thanks so much.